Hi, I am Aliana Bertolo, and I came to Denmark to research about organic agriculture, more specific in Holose, a little village in the north of the main island. The Danish consumers are the most pro-organic consumers in the world. In fact, Denmark has the world's highest organic share and the most well-developed organic industry. Of all food products sold in Denmark, about 7% are organic. Besides this, Denmark was the first country in the world that implemented an organic label back in 1987. My main research question was, why people choose to change their behavior toward having a more conscious food consumption? I did most of my research while living and working full-time at
Rabarbergården.
The special thing about this place is that it's an organic farm that grows produce for its own restaurant and its own organic shop. Also, the farm has an educational project, an initiative called From Farm to Table, teaching the school kids about gardening, cooking, and taking care of animals. The methods I used to get information were questionnaires, interviews, observation, and co-creational session. From here, I got the following results. 50% of the respondents buy between 0 and 20% of their shopping list with organic goods. The top 2 reasons for buying organic are environmental concerns and health. The top reason for not buying organic goods is the price, according to the 50% of the interviews. 100% of the interviewed teachers said that if they had kids, they would like for them to attend school garden education. 100% of the interviewed teachers said they have noticed a change of attitude in the kids after attending the school garden. I was surprised to learn that even in Denmark, the most organic country in the world and one of the wealthiest as well, people still didn't buy organic mainly because of the expense of cost. As a rule of thumb, a price premium of 20% over conventional products seems to be the maximum accepted in most cases. But why is it that organic products are more expensive than conventional ones? There are a lot of reasons. When not using any pesticides, more manual labor is required. There is a higher cost for fertilizers. Administrative processes in organic certification. Costs that cover higher loss. Better living conditions for livestock. Bottom line, the number one reason why organic food is more expensive than conventional food is labor work. Working in an organic farm made me realize the concept of time is money. Every task done in an organic farm, especially when it's a small one, takes tremendous amounts of time. For example, transporting things, making beds for crops, watering, and the most challenging task, which is weeding. 100% of the organic farmers interviewed consider weeding as the most frustrating and time-consuming task. On a farm, weeds are those plants that negatively affect crop production. First and foremost, weeds compete with market crops for resources, such as light, nutrients, and water. Dealing with weeds is a hard job. It takes a lot of time to maintain a field weed-free. It also takes a lot of time to try out new strategies to deal with major weed challenges. So, wouldn't it be nice if the whole weeding task could be done more efficiently, time and labor-wise, so that prices of organic goods could come down and more people could afford to buy them? To help solving this challenge, I have come up with some criteria to follow. Between the technical requirements we have, the solution should reduce weeding time at least by 30%. It should try to collect the weeds with the whole root included. Should not take away or damage the other crops while in use. Should collect the weeds for use for composting afterwards. Between the safety and use requirements we have, the solution should not exhaust the farmer during its normal use. Shouldn't weigh more than 2 kilos if it has to be handheld. Should not overuse the same articulations. And of course, it must be safe to use. Finally, between the manufacturing and selling requirements we have, the solution should be made of recycled materials or from sustainable sources. Shouldn't cost more than 50 euros per unit. Must not include any non-organic characteristic. should be usable on a daily basis under harsh conditions and for a minimum of 2 years. By finding a better way to weed a field, we reduce labor expenses, which could lead to a decrease in the price of the final product, making it accessible for more people to buy organics. Also making the organic market a profitable one, pushing towards the final goal of more sustainability in our food choices.